Hi, it's Claudia Langford with the Passion Project. I am so excited to share the Connect to Your Passion 8-week intensive with you. And if you are watching this, chances are that you might have done all the right things in your life. You got a great education, you have a fabulous job, you are a wonderful parent, and yet something is missing. That spark, that fire, that sense of passion and purpose. And that is exactly what the Connect to Your Passion 8-week intensive is about. It will help you to find that fire in you, to feel that purpose and that passion, and to really start living the life that you know you can have and that you want to have, and that has not quite been there for you yet. So this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to up the fun factor. You know, those feel-good moments where everything's great. Well, you will learn how to have many, many more of those wonderful, happy, great, feel-good moments in your life. Sound like luxury? It really isn't, because you probably know what happens when you're feeling good. You are more motivated, you are more productive, you are more creative, you can actually think straight. So your health is much better. So it really isn't a luxury, it is the basis. It's the basis to even begin creating your dream life. So first, we will have Fun Factor Boot Camp, and you will learn how to make your own emotional weather, how to be independent of what's happening around you and how other people are feeling, so you can tap into your own resources, into your own strengths, into your own wisdom, and make your own joy and happiness. And I will share my most practical, effective strategies with you, so you can start implementing that immediately and feel better and have many more of those feel-good moments. And then we will dive into getting crystal clear about the things that you're really passionate about. Those things that just spark that fire in you, that just get you going. And you will learn how to not only become crystal clear about what they are, but how they rank. Because sometimes what you think is the most important thing really isn't. So we will become very clear on what you're passionate about and what the order is. What are the most important things, so you can start focusing on them and attract what you want into your life. And then we'll become practical again. We will become very clear on what it is that you're best at, where your genius lies. We're not only good, but where you're fabulous. The next part, and that you will probably find is extremely important, because that's what happens to all of us, is this. You have a fabulous thought, you have a plan, you have an idea, and then you just come to this screeching halt and your fears set in. Those voices that tell you you can't do this. It's impossible. You're too old. You're not smart enough. You haven't learned enough. It's impossible. You don't have enough money. All those fears, all those negative beliefs that we have, and some of them might have been with us forever. At one point, sometimes sooner, sometimes later, they set in for all of us. And it's important to know what to do to get rid of those. Not get rid of those, but really move through them. Move through them in a way that empowers you and that brings you much closer to your goals and to the person that you want to become and to the joyful person you know you are. So we are going to talk about really powerful way to just bust through those fears and through those doubts, so you can continue on your path to a passionate and fired up and joyful life. And then lastly, we are going to dive really deep into one of the major fears, the major misconceptions, the major inhibitions that most people have, and that is money. So I will teach you the biggest mistakes most people make when money is concerned, and how to avoid those mistakes, how to get a relationship with money, how to find even out what your relationship with money is now. What is your story that you tell to yourself? What is money for you? And you will find out about really easy ways, super easy ways to attract more money into your life. So we will have a whole separate section on money. How does this sound to you? Does this sound like you could use some meaning and fulfillment and passion and fire and spark in your life? You know, I think we're all here to do something great. So we will meet for 8 one-hour group calls, and it's gonna be pretty much once a week. And I will teach you the step-by-step program to going from not really knowing what to do with your life to following your passion, attracting more money, and creating the joyful, fulfilled, and meaningful life that you know you can have. In addition to that, we will have 4 question and answer individual coaching calls where we meet as a group, and if you have a question, I will coach you through it on an individual basis right there on 1 hour coaching. This is probably one of my favorite parts. We have created the Connect to Your Passion community. And as part of the community, you will have the chance to chat, to meet, to exchange your thoughts and your triumphs and your questions and your trials and your celebrations with the people that go through the same process, through the same journey that you're going through, that understand what you're talking about, and that understand where you're going and what you want to do with your life. And then we will strongly encourage you to connect with a buddy within that community. Having a buddy is one of the most profound experiences of this whole process. Doesn't this open up a whole new world? So how do you feel? Did you feel this little tug that said, yes, this is for me. This is what I need to ignite that fire in me, to ignite that passion, and to find that fulfillment and the meaning that I have been looking for? If this is so, I'd love for you to just go down on the site and sign up for the Connect to Your Passion 8-week intensive. If you felt, nah, this isn't my program, I absolutely respect that. Respect your decision. I love that you make that decision. And I send you all my love and all my best wishes. But for you, who felt that little tug, that little, yes, I need to get going. For you, I also encourage you, make a decision. A decision is powerful. It frees your mind. It helps you just move forward. It gives everything around you the signal, okay, this is where we're going, and you will get all the support. You'll be surprised how things start falling into place when you make a decision and it clears your head. It's so annoying to keep going over things and over things. So I encourage you to make the decision right now to take part in the Connect to Your Passion 8-week intensive, and I will immediately send you the first part of the program.
The world is calling.